Awesome. So, hi everybody. Good morning. Hi Gemma. Hi Nicola and Kathleen. Okay. Does that feel okay? So make sure you're not like your throat is not too much with the tension, that it feels okay. If you can't breathe and you keep thinking, this is not good, I have to fix it, and you keep thinking about that, that means it's not gonna, you know, become comfortable. So sometimes you give it like a couple of moments and then you get used to it. Sometimes it just doesn't. So see what feels good. If you want to put that roll on your back, or if you want to just do it on your own. The the setup that we do that is really honestly is just to physically like kind of open the body physically. So you're rolling on the back of your shoulders, right? Very slowly. I'm on my elbows and I'm going to slowly lower myself. My shoulders are on the ground, and it's just a little bit of a big curve, like a big cylinder right behind my shoulders, behind like where my brow would be. So I think I'm going to stay with my knees bent, okay? And I have my feet wide, my knees together, and then I can have my arms anyway, like that. So if this is okay and you feel okay, feels good, or sort of it starts like you feel like it's not so great, and then eventually you can feel that it opens your ribs and it opens your chest, and it feels like you're can stay here a couple of moments. So just all we're gonna do is just whichever shape, with this roll or no roll, with the legs bent, with Baddha Konasana, supine, with the legs long if you want to, anything at all. Just take yourself into that moment. We just close the eyes and just start feeling the breath, feeling the inhale, feeling the chest rise, the belly, and letting the exhale and feeling the exhalation relaxing, and the stomach draws in and the chest contracts. And just do these on your own, breathing in, filling up, breathing out, emptying. And if you can hear, I don't know if you can hear through the speak to the hearing to the pods, that you can make that audible exhale a little bit loud, like an ujjayi, the throat sound, that brings you into like a little deeper exhalation and really inviting the rest and digest, the parasympathetic nervous system in. So we come to the yoga, we breathe slowly, slower than ever, slower than your normal breath. We really be mindful how you breathe. If there's some stuff that we have going around our heads, in our minds, there's always stuff that we must do, stuff we didn't do, stuff that's in our list, a list to do more and more, accomplish more. So here in the yoga, we do the stop. We stop. We stop to breathe. We stop to feel. We start to be a little more mindful on how the breath happens, how the body breathes, and what it does to the physical, mental, and all the layers in our bodies. And just take it slowly. This is the best thing we can do for ourselves, for our minds, for just learning to calm the body and teach the body to be in this quiet, in this sense of stopping and breathing. Sometimes this is the best thing, to unlearn how we do everything so fast and do everything slower, slower and slower. especially the breath. And that will just, everything will slow down, heart rate will slow, and your systems, digestive system, and the system of the heart and the nervous system, everything will try to work together, synchronize to breathe and oxygenate circulation and make some beautiful pathways for more breath, more space in your bodies. So I still have my cylinder. Some of you don't have it, but I'm going to slowly roll off, right? Take your time. So if you have it, I'm going to really take my time. If you don't have it, just don't do anything. Stay there. And I'm just going to set it aside. Take your time to do that. Very good. And just feel, oh my God, it feels like you're, feel like it's all open. So my feet are on the ground, my knees are bent. And just let the knees open up, have the feet together. Again, they're not very close, they're not far, just where you feel comfortable. You can always set some blocks here, but now we're going to move these. So don't put the blocks just yet, or put them and then you can remove them. Just take a moment and bring your hands overhead. Maybe you grab your hands, your elbows, or reach behind you. Maybe you reach your fingertips. Maybe it brings like a diamond shape. Maybe you can do something and just, again, lifting and making space between the hips and the shoulders. Take a moment here, breathe here. So I'm going to do like a little side bending, nice and slow. You're going to do it super, super slow. So I'm going to start with my arms so I can release my hands and just jiggle or wiggle myself onto the right. I'm going to go to the right. And I'm going to slowly see if I can walk my feet also, or lift my hips and go to the right. So everything to the right, shoulders, and keep this shape, the feet wide and the feet together and the knees wide. And then if you want to here, you can extend the legs and you can cross the ankle and just have this side banana, half moon shape towards the right. You can jiggle more, you can wiggle more. You can get more, you can do less. Just keep your hips down, keep your shoulders down. And then we're going to just slowly undo that. Bring yourself back. If you went out the mat like me, walk your feet onto the mat. Set yourself up so you're organized and feel everything back into place. Feet on the ground, knees about hips distance, so they're not open or closed. They're gonna open. Now the legs, let the hips open and feet together. Take a moment here and maybe reach your arms and maybe grab the wrists, maybe reach them behind you, maybe opposite elbow, and breathe here. Don't rush and just feel this one. This is already a big hip opener. I'm gonna do it really, really slow. So I'm gonna start with my shoulder. I'm gonna go to my left a little bit, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. And then I'm gonna take my feet to the left. I'm gonna wiggle my hips to the left. Maybe my shoulders a little more. See what this side feels. And you're making this again with the feet in the cobblers or the butterfly. And then you can try lengthening the legs here, crossing at the ankles. You can also stay with the butterfly shape. Keep the hips down, keep the shoulders down, keep the breath going. Breathe here. Feel that breath, that exhale, that inhale. Learning to stop and learning to breathe the pose, breathe the shape. All right, and then very slowly, you can walk or kind of jiggle, wiggle, walk your shoulders back, walk your feet on the mat, set yourself back on the center. And then you can keep your hands overhead as they are. My feet are on the ground. And I'm just going to try to lift my hips. We're not going to go into your biggest lift. Just press your feet, keep your shoulders down, keep your head pressing down a little bit. Don't lift your chin too much or bring your chin to your chest, just neutral. And then press your feet, feel the moment you press, and start lifting your hips up. All right, and then please stay. We're going to take just 3 breaths here, pushing the feet on the ground and feeling the extension of your knees. Use your glutes, hug your glutes in. Imagine you have something between your knees. Squeeze that something imaginary so you really engage your legs, your glutes, your muscles, your thighs. Lift a little higher, breathe. Slowly bring your hips down. Please take your time. The moment they come down, relax everything. The face, the arm, the shoulder, the hips. Bring your arms back. And then you're going to just simply one knee, bring it up. I'm going to use my right knee that is close to you. Please have the foot really floppy, heavy, and very gently taking this in super, super slow motion. You're going to start lifting the leg in the very slowest of ever. Okay, so as soon as your leg starts straightening, you stop and you bring it back in. So the slowest of ever that you have ever done this hamstring stretch, really take it easy. Like you're afraid to lift it, like you're afraid to lengthen. Where it stops, it stops. And then slowly, slowly make it heavy, bring it back in. Beautiful, very nice. And then slowly up. This time, this is the 3rd time, stay here, keep your hips down, keep your breath going. Take some circles with the leg lifted. Very slowly starting to straighten it. Don't push it, don't rush it. Maybe point flex, maybe feel a little bit more engagement, not rushing to it. And you can even bring your hand on the leg, give it a little love, and the knee. All right, you're gonna bring it in, give it a hug, maybe squeeze it closer to your chest. All right, and then just bring it down. Same thing, other side. So I'm gonna go really slow. And find your feet on the ground, find your breath before you do anything. The right foot, the leg you worked, keep it there and start lifting the other knee. Relax it, right? Wherever you lift it, that's where it stops. Don't press it, don't hug it, not yet. Feel the foot floppy and heavy and start lengthening, straightening. That's where it stops. Don't press it more. That's where it stops. Just slowly, slowly. Like a counting of a clock, counting maybe 10 times. Lengthen, lengthen. Try to straighten it. That's where it stops. You don't push anymore. You breathe it. You're waking up those muscles and also working with the nervous system. That you do it really slow and the body will respond beautiful. Okay, so we're going to stay here. You're going to point flex in circle. Really slow, really mindful, whatever feels good here. You'll see that you really want to straighten it. Maybe give it a little shot to straighten it more, but don't rush it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Feel the hamstring, the leg, the hips down. Breathe a lot. And slowly make the foot heavy. And this time you're going to try to bring it a little closer. You can use your hand if you want to. And set the foot down. All right, so feet together, knees together, open the arms. And if you want, you're gonna try to do a little cooling. We're not cooling, but we usually do the cooling twist. We're gonna do it now. So we're gonna push your feet and lift your hips a little bit to the right. So I'm going to my right, and then I'm gonna try to bring my knees to my left. So you can have a block or something under the knees. Left hand on the right thigh, right arm opens to the side or even up and over. Take your twist, both knees together or staggered. Breathe here in your twist. So open again, ribs, and let the twist open. You can bring your hand on the thigh. I forgot to do that little touch thing on the leg towards the end. Breathe here. Look to your right arm if you want to. Look over with your neck. Slowly center. Feet together. See that your hips are again at the center. Feet together. Push the feet. Lift your hips a tiny bit, like 2 inches. Lift them. Bring them to the left. And then let the knees go to your right. Right hand on the top of your leg, on the top leg, on the knee, on the thigh. Left arm opens out or over the head. And then you can look at your left arm, or you can look to your left and have the hand to the ear. Please breathe here, your ribs. Waking up the body really slowly. Breathing slowly. Why rush it if it feels good, right? Right, let's come back to center. Another fun one, really nice one, is just to hug the knees in with the hands over the knees, right? Right over the knees, over the kneecaps, and just bend your elbows. You're gonna end up bringing your knees closer to your chest. And then with your same hands with the palms, push the knees away and hold them with your arms straight. Hug the knees in, bend your elbows, and then push them out, like holding them. So your legs are trying to lift you. Don't let your legs lift you. Arms nice and straight, holding the knees. And then hug the knees in, relax, knees to chest. You can start going a little faster. If that feels good, you stay with that simple motion. You can also start opening the knees out and in, using the arm, holding the knees, and out. In, knees come in and together, and then you can reverse it. So they come in and you open them out, set them out, open and close, and start moving a little more. Nice and slow. Awesome. All right. So lengthen the legs, lengthen all the legs, and let the feet kind of shake out, turn them in and out, let the arms kind of floppy, and then turn the palms down and up, move your head a little side to side. Just take a moment. And we're gonna bend your legs. You're gonna roll to one side, and we're gonna start a little bit of more movement coming onto your knees. Or if you can't really do on the knees, you can stay on the, put a blanket here behind or over your ankles, or a block over your ankles. Here's a block. So you cannot do this, right? You put a block here, or you can put a blanket and a block, and you're propping yourself there. If you can sit there, here, on there, just take a moment Take a little rounding and arching a little bit, rounding. Chin to chest, like a figure C, like a little C, rounding your back. And then inhaling, and then bring your chest open and your chin up. And then we're going to do the same thing with the hands. So rounding. And as you come up, you're going to lift your arm. And you're going to bring it down and round. So lifting your whole chest and arm up. Sending the arm forward and the chin down and round. And lift one arm. And sending it forward and round your pelvis down. And just one more. So I'm just going to fix the screen, but we're going to try to come off the feet, of the heels, and come onto your knees and bring both hands up. And then slowly sit down, bring your hands back, and maybe even to the back, and lift your heart. Home under your shins, lift up, lengthening, and then slowly down, sit down, and bring your hands back, and maybe on your legs or even behind you, and then one more up. And last one here. So stay lifted. Take a moment here, and then just come to a twist. You're going to bring one hand forward, one hand back, one arm forward, one arm reaching behind you. And then both arms up, nice and slow. And then open up. And one more each side, lengthen. And swing and open, twist. And both arms high, beautiful. And open up. See that your arms reach away from the center. Both arms high. Hands to prayer. And just open the hands a little bit. Bring them on your back. A little bit on your top of your glutes. And just bring your elbows back. Don't go into a full camel. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Push your hips a little forward. Lift your belly. Hold the hands. Hold the low back. And you lift your heart. Awesome. Okay, so from here, we're just going to, like we did that, you can do it one more time and then find the floor slowly. Find the floor and find your hands and knees. Okay, find hands and knees. And just move these back. Yeah, okay, hands and knees. So I'm going to bring my hand, my right hand, the one next to you, my right hand is going to go to my heel, to my right heel. My right arm is going to swing. I'm going to sit, and the arm is going to lift you up, and bring your hand down. And then I'm going to reverse it. Reach your arm forward, make a big circle, and sit. And reverse it, bring it back, and then we'll do the other side. So you're on hands and knees. Your knees are under your hips. Your feet are behind your knees. Left arm, reach it back. Sit if you want a little bit on the heels. Lift up, lift your arm, and bring your hand down. And then lift it up, make a circle, and sit back. And then one more forward, and bring it down. So we'll do a little bit, just one at a time. I'm going to go back to my right hand. So keep the left hand down. Right hand is going to reach to the right heel, sit on the heel, and the arm lifts you up. And then one more up, bring it back down, and bring it forward and down. And then last one. On the left, reach back, lift your arm, and then same hand, arm lifts back and forward and down. Now we're gonna rest here. So you're gonna open your feet a little bit and your knees a little bit. Go on this side that is better to see. And you're gonna come into the first child's pose. Just take a moment with your arms on the block, with your forehead on the block, with your block behind you, and you just rest. If you have another block, if you have a couple of blankets, you can also make some support for your head, for your face. Just come to any variation on the child's pose that you recover that sense of stopping and stilling and awareness to the breath in this shape now. So breathe and gently let the breath be kind of like the belly goes between your legs. Breathe out, breathe in. Very gently soften your face, your eyes. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, let's do just very, very gentle lunges from the knees, from the hands and knees. So come on up again. All right, start with the right leg. I'm gonna start with the right leg again. So maybe reaching back with the right leg, extending it a little bit off the ground, doesn't have to be high. You can have the toe a little bit hovering over, and eventually you're gonna try to bring this knee behind your right wrist to the right thumb. So make it there. I know it's hard. So walk it there. You have your blocks here to help you make some space. They can be in the lowest, they can be in the medium, they can be in the highest. So stay low for a moment. Don't rush here. But I want you to make the knee on the back, make it go back more. So wiggle it back and wiggle it back and wiggle it back. So and let your foot go. So stay low here. Okay, don't do anything else. Open the hips a little bit. And then from here, we're going to sit back. Okay, so do that runner stretch. So you can walk back your blocks, walk back your blocks, walk them back and fold over that front thigh. Walk them forward one more time. Sink low, look forward, don't look up. And walk back, walk back, walk back. You can have blocks, you can have your hands, you can walk your hands forward and walk back. So you fold over that front thigh. Walk forward. All right, and then from here, now bring the foot closer or bring the knee closer. So you are really a little bit more propped up. So you're more like a 90 degree and 90 degree in your back. And then now rise up. Okay, sometimes they call this like a proposal pose. Breathe here. And then we'll do the same thing we did on the knees. We'll do a twist in both hands. So both arms, one is going to be like a closed twist and one will feel more open. Okay, so arms forward and back. And maybe both hands high. Lift your ribs and then open again. Beautiful. One more time. Arms lift. This is open twist, right? Where there's not knee forward and up, and this is closed twist. Awesome. Bring your hands high. Bring your hands to prayer. And all you're going to do here is just interlace behind, knuckles point down, and maybe push on your foot a lot, push on your back shin a lot, press what's pressing, lift your heart, squeeze your shoulders, lift your face. And then very slowly relax, find your blocks or the floor, and then tuck your toes in the back or somehow come back. So you can bring the leg outside. You can slowly draw it back, hands on the ground, and let's take a little cat-cow. Normal cat-cow that we really haven't done. We did it seated, but let's do it on hands and knees, rounding and arching a couple times. And then relax your back, neutralize your spine, left leg goes back, nice and slow. So again, just lengthen it a little bit. They can be high, not too high, but just touching the ground, feeling the extension. Hug it in and step it forward. Walk it forward, help it there. Bring it to the front. I'm walking it, I'm wiggling it. And then maybe even wiggle it more, or maybe walk your back knee so you have a little bit space and these hips are lowering. Look down. Don't look up, look down. You can untuck the toes in the back, scissor the legs as if the front heel wants to bring energy to the back right thigh, and the right thigh wants to come to the left front heel. From here, use your blocks or walk back and then fold forward. Reach back a couple times. Doesn't have to look like me, but just do it really slow. I really like the blocks. So you walk your blocks and you let yourself kind of sink down and then walk back and feel that the leg doesn't have to be straight. Your toes can be high or pointing. Some people like to kind of swing them side to side, fold down. And if you want to stray here, this is one of those you can stay a little bit and breathe a lot. All right, let's step it forward carefully, right? So now we're sinking. I want you to bring the foot back. So it's under your heel, it will be under your knee, make it under your knee. And that back knee that was like really far away, bring it back. So it's also set up in a way that is nice and stabilizing. Push on the front foot, come on up, inhale. Now left foot forward, you're on the proposal on the other side. Lift both hands, lengthen, push the floor, lift your hands high, and open the arms out, front and back. And then up. And open. You'll notice one side is really, once you open more, notice which side makes you more, wobbly. You can also bring the foot more under, stabilize and open. Feel the foot really pressing, really rooting on the front toes and pull parts of your foot. That's your anchor there. Open up. And last one, open. Both hands high, arms out behind you, interlace. And again, use your feet, use your belly, use your glutes to lengthen, press down and lift. Create a little back bend that is okay. You can also just don't look up. Just find the floor slowly or your blocks. Bring the front foot. I'm not gonna go back. I'm gonna try to lift my back leg a little bit, hop the feet together and fold. So folding down, feet about 2 feet distance, knees bent, chest or ribs on the legs, torso on the legs, head is heavy. Grab the elbows or have your hands on block. Be here, folding forward. and breathing upside down. Take your time to roll up. Please take your time, very slowly. Hug the belly. You can bring your hands to your hips. You can bring your hands on your legs. You can unfold and gently coming up to standing. So when you come up to standing, again, I want you to feel, it's really important to notice your feet, your legs, your toes. So really ground yourself. You can even take a little peek, see that they're not all over the place, that they're nice and forward, parallel. Lift all the toes, all of them, and then press them down, all the toes down. Activate your legs, your thighs super, super strongly, almost like hug them in. Squeeze your glutes. Stretch your shoulders, hands, sides of your hips, and chest beautifully lifted. Breathe here in your mountain pose. Feel all the feet, feel all the inner arches, the heels, the toes, and all the parts that touch the ground. Lift your arms with your breath, as if your breath is lifting your arms. Lift them a little slowly, all the way up. All the way up. Okay, so you can have this mudra of the, like a pistol, right on the light there. All right, and then I'm gonna really press my feet. My feet are gonna be grounded, and I'm gonna go to one side, and I'm gonna let my hips bump to the other, and lengthen. Lengthen at the center, and then to the side, and let the hips go a lot to the side. Have your arms framing your ear. Lengthen at the center, one more side, with your hips going, lifting center, and other side. Arms to one side, hips to the side, and center. Release your hands, cactus your arms, release them slowly behind you, interlace again behind you, point your knuckles down if you can. If you can, you can use a strap here. Use a strap here. You're gonna bend your legs a little bit, start bouncing, and then we're gonna fold for that forward fold stretch with your arms high and your head low. Just one time, just one. Release them, the hands, sweep them forward, come to Utkatasana. Utkatasana, just again, just one, just one. Lower down, arms can be forward, high, cactus, any variation with your hands. Breathe here, feel the strength, feel the breath, feel the power of the pose, and then inhale up, straighten your legs, and then bring your hands to prayer. Come back to the Tadasana. You want to shake a little bit, you shake a little bit. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of a nice flow. So I know it's hard when we're coming to the front of your mat and going to warrior two. So that might be the hardest. Then warrior two to the floor for lizard, and then pyramid. Have fun with that. And yeah, I think I can lower just a tiny bit. All right, so I'm walking to the front of my mat. I'm gonna take a super beautiful in breath, and I'm gonna open my hands, and either I'm gonna roll down or I can swan dive, or take yourself folding forward again. Take your time to make yourself go to the floor. Take your time. Once your hands go to blocks, right? or fingertips or floor. All right, I'm going to start with my right leg. And my right leg is going to lift, and I'm going to step it big one. And then I'm going to turn. So that's what I mean. This is hard because we step back and we lift again for warrior two. So I'm going to turn or pivot that back foot. You use those legs. You can use the hands on your torso on some part of the hip and slowly walk yourself and rise up. And here we go, warrior two. Okay, so that's your big shape. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Knee is really pointing over the ankle, arms over your hips, wrists over your ankles. Breathe here. And then you're going to have your hands up, facing up. All right. And then you're going to have your hands facing down. You're going to have them actually forward. So have the hands, the palms face back. So my thumb is down, my pinky high. And I'm going to bring my hands forward. I'm going to touch my top of my hands, and I'm going to come into that little bit of a rounded back. And then I'm going to press open, and I'm going to bring my hands behind you. And then one more. Top of your hands together, round. Lift, open, press the hands behind. And then return the hands to normalize your warrior two. So reversed triangle, that means you straighten the front leg, back leg to the back hand to the back leg, and left arm lifts. All right, and then re-bend the front leg, warrior two. Now from here, you're gonna slowly cartwheel yourself to the floor again, okay? So bend the front leg, find your hand slowly where your right foot would be or your block. Okay, so right foot in the back turns. This is like a lunge twist. Okay, if you want, you stay here, or you can bring your knee down and lift your left arm high, or you can keep your leg lifted and lift your left arm. Bring it down eventually, or if it's down, bring your hand down. If it was here, bring it down. Now you're gonna do a lizard, okay? So walk your foot outside. So you were here, walk the foot outside. Lizard means the foot is wider, almost outside your mat. And this is your lizard pose. Lizard, lizard, lizard. So now it's the same like a lunge, but the foot is nice and wide. And you can also use the block here or two blocks. Very nice. Awesome. Okay, so then you're gonna try to do a squat, also very hard transition. So lift your toes in the back, lift your leg in the back, take a hop, couple of hops, come to a squat. So my squat can be here, my squat can be low, my squat can be on a block or two blocks. Take your nice malasana or squat, and then rolling up, re-straighten your legs, and then hugging your belly, inhaling, coming up to standing again. Take a breath, feel your feet. Right, lift your toes, round them down. Awesome. Arms lift. Kali Mudra, go to the other side. Start to the other side. If you went to the left, change. Hips to one side, arms to the left. Lengthen. Other side. Awesome. Lift up. Breathe here. Cactus your arms. Open the elbows like you want to touch something behind you. Open the hands. Spread the palms apart. Release them down. Maybe you can hug or interlace behind you. Bend your legs. Take your time to reach forward. start folding. As you start going down, your arms reach up and you fold. Let the head be heavy, arms high. And one more time, chair pose, okay? Release your hands. Sit a little bit as if you had a little big stool behind you or a chair behind you. And start coming, chest is lifted. Arms up high, cactus, or wherever degree. You can even bring your hands to prayer. Just one breath and coming up to standing. Release it. Shake it a little bit out. How are we doing? Okay, yeah. So it gets you really warmed up. So I'm gonna go to my front on again, and I'm gonna go to the second side from here. Okay, inhaling. When you inhale, it's like you really reach, take a super big breath, right? You don't have to fold with a swan dive. You can just slowly bend your legs and, find yourself going downwards. Don't rush through it. Slowly, slowly, right? If you have your blocks, there's your blocks. Take a moment. So we're going to step with the leg, and then we can come to warrior two. Okay, so step back, bring it back. So turn it back, pivot it back, and then use your feet, your legs, your body, your core to lift you up. So warrior two on the second side. Beautiful. So front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Karate chop that back hip. Now hands, I said up just to feel your shoulders, and down, right? And then your thumb down and your pinky, right? So take a moment to feel, and then we're gonna do a little bit of rounding here. Rounding, you can bring your head down, right? Keeping the legs as they are, and open. So open and press the hands behind. Spread the front of your shoulders. One more. Top of your hands to the front, round your face. So bring your face down and open, press, open, 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 open. Press back. Now normalize your hands and reverse triangle. That means straighten and cartwheel the hands. So one hand goes to the back. You can even bend your elbow behind you or have it down towards the floor. Lift the right arm up. Rebend, right? Rebend, warrior two. And this is where we transition for that lizard. For the first, the lunge twist, okay? So it's hard. So you bring your hand to the floor, right here, or to the block. You must turn the toes in the back. So lunge twist, that means you can either stay with your knee lifted, you can bring it down and lift your arm, or you can stay here and lift your arm with your leg lifted. This is fine, this is fine. All right, if you were here, lower it down, lower your hand. You find lizard on this side. So now you walk your foot out, outside almost your mat, and you bring your hips down and you bring your arms or your elbows on a block, and you can stay also lifted. You can untuck the toes. So it's a very big hip opener. So we're almost done with this side. All we have to do is now close it with that squat. All right, so walk the knee back closer if you want to. Tuck your toes in the back, lift your knee, come to that last piece, last squat. So again, you can, put two blocks under your tail, right? And just sit. Okay, that's an option. If it's, you can start eventually going a little lower. You can stay up with your heels high. You can bring your hands to prayer, try that. All right, so from that squat, we're gonna slowly, slowly make our way to sit. All right, so take your time. If you have a blanket, please, you can sit on a blanket. All right, so 2 more lovely, lovely, fun little, sorry about my tushy showing. And then just come closer, coming to 2 little flows on the seated. So if you have a blanket, you can sit on a blanket. Just to show you, you don't have to. You know, you can sit on that if you want. So you're gonna lean back and I'm gonna try with my left leg, which is closer to you. I'm gonna try to grab my foot a little bit under my foot, and I'm gonna lift my leg. And then I'm gonna lean back a little bit, relax my shoulders, try to not bring your chin down, try to lift your chest, bring your shoulders down. Like I said, do those things, check, check, check. The leg can be here, right? The hand can be here. You can also use that strap. All right, bring your foot down. Now you're gonna take a twist here from here. You're gonna bend the other leg. So bend the leg, bring it back so the leg is, the heel is in front, right? Then you're gonna take a twist. So it looks like the left, just to show you, right? All right, so you're here with the foot in front of the left foot in front of the ankle, and you're just gonna twist. Bring your hand inside. So bring your hand on the inside and bring your hand behind you. Turn the other way. Yeah, there you go. Open twist. Awesome. All right, return to center. All right, you can keep the foot there. You know, you can start with this one here. If you did the right, I can't remember which one. So I'm gonna do the other leg up with a basket. Lift it, reach back, lengthen your torso. You're on the back of your sit bones a little bit. You can have the leg like that. You don't have to straighten it. Just lift your chest. And then bring your foot down. And then I switched up. So just make sure you do both. So now the foot in front, knees bent, right foot in front of the ankle. You bring your arm on the inside and twist. So press the elbow and the inside of your shin and your leg in. You can grab the foot or just point and just twist here, shoulder stack. Breathe. Awesome. Come back to center. All right, so if you want, I'm just gonna do it with the strap here. I'm gonna lengthen my legs. I'm gonna throw the strap. You don't have to do the strap. You're gonna try to wrap the strap around and lean a little forward. All right, and then come back, and then you're gonna slide your heels farther away. Press open, lift your heart, go forward. And relax, and then one more. Slide your heels a little bit more. I'm still bending my legs. Hug in, chest lifted. So hug in, chest lifted, then reach forward. So your sit bones kind of go back and your chest goes to the thighs. Okay, and then one more, maybe slide one more, last one. Lean forward, reach forward, hips back, chest forward. And then eventually, if you want, you can stay here with the strap and fold all the way down. Or you can just let yourself relax, let the strap be somewhere and fold. Let's come up slowly. Take your time, all right? And then we'll do one more here. Nice and wide as you can. Doesn't have to be super wide, but just feel that you're opening your legs wide. Again, if you want, you don't have to straighten the legs. They can be bent, and their heels are really digging down. Lengthen here. Sit bones. Let's do a twist here again. Okay. So you're gonna bring your hands high, and you're gonna open and up and open, and both arms high. And one more time, side to side. If you want, you can, if it's easier, you can bend the elbows, lengthen, and then last time. Arms high, lean a little forward. All right, and then just find the floor. Walk your hands a little forward. Definitely stay here if you want to. Take full cycles of breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Breathe. Let the stretch be really super extra slow, slower than ever. Walk back, walk back, walk back. Hold the hands under your legs, shake them, bring the feet in, feet together in. Baddha Konasana again, right? Nice and slow. You're gonna take some circles. Circle to your front, circle to the other side, to the back, one side and the other, nice and slow. And then 3 circles the other way. Okay, so from here, with this shape, take a twist. Okay, so whichever leg you hold to the left or to the right, another hand behind, nice and tall. And center and twist. Take a breath in, walk forward, maybe hold to your ankles, to your legs, beyond there, fold. Right, and we'll do that just one more time, same thing. Instead of going to the first side, just switch it. So switch, if you went to the left, go to the right. Use your hand behind you, use your hand across the opposite knee. Center, other side. Breathe there, come to center, take a breath, and again, walk yourself maybe forward, maybe repeat it, maybe feel you get a little bit more. Don't force anything. And bring your knees together. All right, and then roll the feet to the sides. You can come one more time onto the knees just to try that camel again. Okay, it's not like we're going to do the full camel, but you can maybe feel that you're more open to do maybe more of that camel. So camel is this thing here, right? You bring your hands to your heels. Just bring your hands on your low back, and then bring your elbows to the back like you have a magnet between your elbows in the back, and just lift the front ribs. Just lift the front ribs. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then just nice and slow. If you want, stretch the bottom of your feet. Maybe sit on those heels if it's okay to stretch with the toes under, really tuck them so you're really stretching all, even the pinky one. And then release that. Bring your hands down, walk forward. We're gonna just go on to Sphinx. Lengthen your legs, hips down, arms forward, legs a little wider. They don't have to be together. Press the elbows or the forearms. Lift your chest. Breathe here. And I'm going to give you a nice variation, last variation on this back bend on your front body for the back body. But just go down, and then you're going to have your hands away from your shoulder away, and just lift up a little bit. Your arms are wide. I'm on my fingertips. You lift up and you bring one shoulder dipping down and look to your right and come on up. So center, so left shoulder comes to the center and you look to your left and up, left shoulder deep, twist and look to your right, coming up a little bit, and then right shoulder to the center, look to your left. All right, if you like it, go stay here or twist one more. And I'm gonna have you do just one downward dog, and then we're gonna come to rest on the back. Because we didn't even, I don't know where the class went, but let's do just one down dog if you want to. From that back bend, come to hands and knees, walk your hands, lift your hips, and stay in this upside down V downward facing dog for 3 circles of breath. Your hands are really super pressing. You can also do a plank dog, a forearm dog, or downward dog. Breathe here, inhaling, exhaling, pushing the floor, pushing with your hands and with your toes. Don't worry about the heels. Next, knees can be bent, legs can be bent. They don't have to be straight. Arms are straight. Leg and head is heavy. One more breath. And we're going to bring your knees down. And just one breath in child's pose if you want, and then we'll go on our backs. Let's go on the child's pose. All right, so lift up a little bit so you can start rolling, unfolding, and lie back on your back. Arms open. And actually, now bring your hands closer. Let's just do a supine sciatica stretch. Very, very mindful, very slow. So right leg, open it a little bit. Maybe a little circle. Encourage it to open a little bit to the side, in and out. And then this leg, this is going to go on the top of the left knee. Flex your foot and just stay here. Just stay here. Breathe here. Hands on the low part of your leg. Press the legs forward. Doesn't matter if your shoulders are kind of inching up. Press the legs away from the ribs. Okay, now with this shape, then you're going to open up your arms. And I'm not going to go on the foot. I'm going to go away. So I'm going to go, so the both legs go, so it's my right leg on the top, both legs to the right. So my foot is on top of the top of your knee. The inner knee is trying to lower. It's not going to lower. You can let go your bottom foot, maybe make it go more into the big toe. Take another full breath here and empty out. And feel like the Ujjayi breath invited. So that loud throat sound, like the ocean sound, bring it in. All right, let's come to center. You can uncross your legs. Make yourself on the mat so you're kind of okay in the center. Left knee, little opening, little in and out. Just nice and slow, open, encourage you to relax so we can slowly lift it and bring the left ankle now on top of your right thigh. And just breathe here. You can bring your hands on the beginning of your leg, on the beginning of your femur, where your femur is touching your, coming to your hips. Press the legs away. And then relax the arms. Stay here, breathe. And feel the, on its own, use this figure 4. Just open those hips without doing much, keeping the shoulders, the face relaxed. You don't have to continue onto that twist. You can stay here, right? If you want to do anything else, sometimes people lift the legs, but we're going to match the first side. So we're going to try to go on to the left side. Your left leg is on the top. Go to the left side. Your right knee is trying to lower. Walk the right foot more onto the inner big toe side. And try to stay here and breathe a lot. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your own, just really breathe. And then one more time, just we'll repeat the same thing that the first twist that we did, the same thing, right? You're gonna have something in between your knees if you want to, or to wait for your knees to roll to the side. Okay, so whichever one you want. So you can have a blanket between your knees, lift your knees, go to the right side. So just kind of bring them to the right, open the arms and let the knees go into this twist now to really cool down and towards the end of the class. You can have your hand on that top leg. You can now go, caressing there on the side muscles, the IT band. Breathe here, look away. Your arm can go high or out from the shoulder. Look to your arm. Again, that breath, please. Breathing in and breathing out. Ujjayi, or just in through the nose and out. head to center. If your arm was high, slowly bring it back and bring your knees to the center. You can have, again, that blanket to wait for you on the right or in between your legs. Just press your feet, lift your hips a little bit so they're bumping your hips a little to the left so your torso is like in a straight line in the mat. And then roll the knees again with the blanket under like that or in between. And the right hand rolls on the side of your hip, the side of your leg, left arm opens either up or out and look over to the left arm while your right hand encourages the knee to stay. If it's a little lifted, it's okay. It's all okay. Shoulder down, either arm high or out. Breathe. Full breath here. Exhale fully. One more. Okay, piece by piece, start coming back. Arm come closer, head comes to center. Roll again onto your back. You're gonna come to your shavasana. This is a wonderful option, again, to make that blanket into a roll. Place them under your knees or your legs and just stay in this shavasana. So arms bright and out, palms are high, open. So palms are up. As you stay here and you feel yourself getting heavy, think of that stillness again, that stopping to breathe, that stillness to unwind. So before you even let go yourself to the shavasana, please take a breath in, hold the breath, kumbhaka, open the mouth and let the breath go out. Let all the breath empty your stomach. And we'll do that 2 more times. Please finish exhaling, breathe in a lot, breathe, hold it, kumbhaka, or holding the breath, 1, 2, exhale, open mouth, exhale, big sigh. Just all the breath outside, empty the belly, diaphragm lifts, make space to relax, lift your chest, and 1 more time. Get it ready to breathe in a lot, breathe. Please hold it. 1 more. Open the mouth. Empty, 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 empty. Let go, let go. Let's do 1 more. Breathe in. Hold. Big exhale, big sigh. Close your lips, close your mouth. Breathe normal. Let the shavasana be powerful. Think of the stillness that is overcoming. Think of the whole body being super prepared for this moment of letting go, of welcoming that quiet. Welcome your body to this sensation of nothingness. You feel like this is the gift you give yourself to get some more space in your thoughts, in your body, in your emotions, that everything can feel is going to be in a better outcome when you start being in a very quiet, calm place of quiet where your mind gets settled and feels that is as simple as it should be. A place of quiet, of peace, of space. I'm going to stay well, I was going to let you be, but if you want to, you can start moving again a little bit, piece by piece. Fingers wiggle, toes. If you want to stay a little longer, please, 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 I encourage you to stay a little longer. Stay 10, 11, 15 minutes on your own. Otherwise, start coming with more breath, coming out of your stillness, bringing tiny little movements back, breathing more to your body, through your nostrils, to your chest and your belly, breathing more and more, making the breath sort of like inviting energy to the body, coming to sit. Again, use the blanket if that makes you like an easy pose, makes it a little easier when you sit and prop yourself onto something. Once you get there, find your shoulders, your face, find a little bit of stillness in the shape, find the breath, just one or two, breathe. Bring the hands to the prayer, to the Anjali Mudra, bow gently down, wishing each other a lot of peace, a lot of love and kindness. Om Shanti to yourself, share it with the others, with the world. Start with yourself. Namaste, everybody. Thank you. And I'm going to just